Introduction.
Welcome to the PYA Welfare Group, whose aim is to educate, support and guide yacht crew, ensuring your well-being is safeguarded, empowering you with the knowledge to protect your rights and to steer you in the right direction for legal and professional assistance. We consist of industry professionals volunteering our time to address the welfare needs of yacht crew, and any advice that we offer is without prejudice and without promotion. My name is Angela Wallace. I'm Purser Trainer and Director of Interior Training for the PYA. And here today I have with me Dominique Smit from Virtual Pursers. Today we're going to do our first instalment of how to report incidences on board, where we're going to focus on just general reporting procedures. So thank you, Dominique, if you'd like to take it from here.
Great, thanks so much, Angie. So I just want to just reiterate how important reporting is. We need this data to collectively highlight what issues people are facing on board and how big these issues generally are. So it's super, super important for you to report. Obviously, we know there's a lot of challenges, which we'll address later in this recording, and how to get around those. So firstly, when you're reporting something, the person that you would go to is your HOD, or your safety officer and your captain. So those are the three main people on board that you can talk to. Alternatively, if you aren't able to speak to these people about the incident, then you can go to your DPA or your flag state. So wherever your boat is registered, whether it be the Cayman Islands, Malta, Isle of Man. So the PYA also offers this service. If you need to report it to them, if you're part of the union, they'll also be able to help you. So generally, reports should also be completed for the ISM of the vessel, if it does run with ISM, which generally most vessels do. So we'll talk about the main incidents that need to be reported, what you need to create a report, who to report it to, depending on what the incident is, and then what happens after the report is made. So the main types of incidents that get reported on board are safety-related incidents, so any accidents that happen. Bullying and harassment, again, these are often not recorded or reported officially, but they do come up quite often on boats. And then obviously security-related incidents. So those are the top three that we know that are seen on board. So what you need to create a report. So it depends on what boat you're on and what vessel management system they use. It really does differ boat to boat. There are generally ISM modules that reports are created through. Otherwise, if this is not the case, then it will be, via email or paper or whatever. Nobody really uses paper anymore, but generally email correspondence. Again, it's part of the SMS, so this information the complaints procedure can be generally found in the crew mess and is part of the crew's onboarding. If you haven't been given the crew complaints procedure, you need to go and ask your HOD or the captain for this information. So depending what the incident is, then it will depend who you report it to. So if it's a safety-related incident, you can report it to your HOD or the onboard safety manager, whoever's the safety officer on board, or the safety representative. This information also should be found in the crew mess. Then alternatively, you can report to the captain or DPA or management. If it's something affecting the yacht and then no one's taking any real interest, that's when you should get the flag involved as your point of contact. Then for security related, obviously the security officer on board or your HOD or captain again. The company security officer can also be contacted. Their contact details should be found in the crew mess as well. Once you have made the report or the report has been made on your behalf, what happens is it's generally filed, and if something can be done on board to resolve the incident, then that is the first avenue that will be taken. Generally vessels try to resolve things at the lower level before escalating it. Then once this has happened, once the report is filed, an investigation needs to be carried out by the safety officer or the captain or whoever was assigned the task. And then generally management will need to follow up on any report to check if it's been closed out, whether that's on their platform or via email. And then if the problem can't be resolved on board, then it needs to be dealt with by management company or the flag. Now, we know that there are a lot of obstacles and a lot of different kinds of incidents. We've really compressed this a lot. So if you're finding yourself in a difficult position and you don't know who to talk to, there's also external resources. You know, there's us, the PYA Council, there's ICE1, you can reach out to the Yacht Crew Helpline, there's Nautilus, the ITF, and then CHIP. So these are all resources that we do try to promote, because we're aware of how many different incidents and situations there are and how difficult this can be to report and to tackle, especially when there's, you know, higher powers involved and you just feel like the little guy. So just know that there are resources behind you that can assist you. So that's generally what you need, and we also really encourage you to record everything. So write down the incident, you know, who was involved, dates, times, things like that. And then if you can get any witness statements, that'll also help your case. Just as much as you can record. Obviously, please be mindful of phones and recording without express permission, because this can be deemed illegal. So just, if you can write things down, that does help a lot. And then obviously, yeah, anybody who can verify your statements also is really important to keep in contact with. So that about summarizes, extremely summarizes reporting. But we just wanted to get this preliminary information out to you so that you have at least a starting point.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Dominique. I think also what we could add to that is to take photos. So you can't necessarily record somebody, but you could take a photo. You know, maybe if it's something that's, again, safety related, you can take a photo of that, or, you know, if there's anything else that you can get some visual evidence for. The photographs do work rather than recording. So again, thank you so much, Dominic. That was incredibly useful and really informative. So please do feel free to email us at welfare@pya.org, where we will request information from you, such as the flag of your vessel, whether you're under a management company, if the vessel is MLC compliant, and so forth. All of this will actually enable us to assist you with your problem. On our next recording, we will focus on bullying and harassment and how to go reporting that sort of an incident. So in the meantime, we do look forward to hearing from you with any issues you'd like to raise and discuss. And thank you for listening. Until next time.